everybody, good afternoon. This is Jean here, Jean Truelove from Truelove Quilts for You. I'm a lot happier today. One of my last videos, I was crying. Oh, I was a bit of a mess. Our whole family was very nervous because our one son had been battling COVID, an illness. He's getting on better. He's on the mend. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. It was he was really quite ill. His entire family had gotten ill, but he had gotten it worse. They were vaccinated and he just got it really bad and battled it, and he's young and strong and healthy, so he's on the mend. Just texted me, he said, I'm on the mend. Not 100%, of course, if anybody's had it or has been dealing with anybody who's had this. Nasty, horrible. But I can breathe easier. And I'm telling you, the hundreds and hundreds and maybe thousands of prayers have been answered. That we've had a lot to deal with. And it's okay, it's okay. We're a family that deals with things. There's quite a few things. I'm trying to think. He's okay. I wanted to address that. On the back of this video, after I do this little intro, Maxwell and I had gone just a few days ago to pick up my Dear Jean quilt up in New Hope, Pennsylvania, where we had taken it from the quilt show, and we had videoed, and it was right. That was in the morning time. In the afternoon we had gotten the message, and so we were like all bubbly and happy and silly and stupid, Maxwell and I, and then all of a sudden I'm like pitched into the depths of despair with horrible, boy oh boy, wrenching emotions from one end to the other. As you know, we always try to be positive. Having been displaced. We didn't lose our home from the tornado, but being displaced. I was just driving around this morning, and I was photographing just with my phone. Hopefully I can transfer them over here. Some of the damage that was done within a square mile of where we lived. And our daughter Malia and my our son-in-law Justin took me out yesterday for brunch, a much needed break, and they were saying that they have friends that it's what 24 days after the tornado hurricane that are just this minute cleaning out their home. They got it so very bad. What I'm saying is, 4 or 5 videos ago, when I was documenting the first few days after September 1st, 2021, with the hurricane and the tornado that hit, we were so lucky, blessed, fortunate, privileged to have so much help in getting all of our stuff out, getting rid of stuff that was ruined, getting trees down. That's the majority of it. There are so many horrific trees the trees aren't horrific, the damage done by the winds, and trying to process these trees, tree surgeons. And we had our friend come out the very next day and the days afterwards, taking care of our dangerous trees on the property. very, very, very blessed. People are displaced and have nowhere to go except state aid from the state, and we are here at our son's home, all of our children. As I say, I'm beating a dead horse here, but we're so very blessed, even though we're displaced. Just an update, Maxwell today went to his neurologist for his appointment. He was supposed to have an ambulatory EEG, but that didn't happen for some reason. But it was an okay visit. They've decided to add another medication, FDA approved medication to what he's already taking for his epilepsy, that might help slightly with a bit of stress and depression, because he's this being autistic, this tragedy, this disaster, although we're okay, is taking its toll on our Maxwell. He's feeling very very displaced. That's all I can say. He's feeling very displaced and not doing wonderful, not doing wonderful. And what the sad thing was, I felt so bad for him. We were out the other day taking my quilt, picking my quilt up, and it was all fun and games. You'll see, silly. And then I got a text. We have a group text for our entire family about Justin being taken to hospital. And my demeanor immediately, I just went into depressed, panic, mother, oh my goodness mode. And I was looking at my phone, and I was sort of shocked, and because we've been dealing with this, or he's been dealing with this every day for about the last 10 days, and we're getting daily reports. Maxwell said, "What are you reading on your phone?" And I said, and he said, "Can I see your phone?" Here, we went into a shop as like zombies. We just went into this store from the parking lot we were in when I got the message, from being on this high, fun, like we are, to like this, I was so stressed. And Maxwell went in the back of the store. Oh, he did cry. Oh, he did, under his mask. I saw him facing a wall. And he said, "Why aren't I on that group message? I'll be 22 years old. I can take it." We didn't realize when the group chat was, there's 36 of us, when the group chat was formed, we didn't realize until then that Maxwell had not been included. It's all of our grown children, all of our daughter-in-laws, our son-in-law, a couple of the grandchildren. We hadn't realized. And oh, he was upset. He really was upset. And I immediately, whoever is the founder or whatever, of the originator of the group chat, I said, well, you know, whoever that was, get in touch and be added. Absolutely, because he's like, Justin's going to be fine, but I should have been included. Dear boy. And he should have been, even though it's difficult, messages and news at this moment. You know, he should have been included. I was just over at the house, and the Pico, our electric company, is cutting down trees on our road that are being hung up on the electric wires. It's really bad. It's really bad. And as I said, I'm going to hopefully I can put up just a few pictures of almost a month later of these massive trees that people have had cut and then are just sitting on the side of the road because they perhaps can't process them, because it's prohibitively expensive. I mean, to take down one tree, and people have had, you know, many uprooted in their yards. And the bad thing about our situation, whatever, is we had renter's insurance, as I was saying. That doesn't cover anything. The flood is not covered, the flood damage. So everything, all my things and all my stuff that was in the basement and a few things on the main floor, as you know, went into a dumpster, two massive dumpsters full, because it's not covered. If a pipe bursts in your home, if your washing machine overflows, if your toilet overflows and there's water damage, then that's covered. Floodwaters are not covered under renter's policy, or for that fact under pretty much homeowners policy, unless you have a specific flood insurance in a floodplain. So all of those items, all of my things, all of my stuff, all of my precious things are gone. And I understand, and I think this will be the last time I say it, because it sort of annoys me, and I'm fairly transparent, as you know. Until you've gone through something like this, and the majority of you haven't, luckily, blessedly. I shouldn't say that, but you really shouldn't say, well, a lot of people don't know what to say, me included, about stuff and about things, and that the resounding is like, you got out with your life, you got out with your life. Yes, 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 we survived with our lives, the three of us. It was touch and go, seriously. I'm not being dramatic. Oh, somebody told me you're being so dramatic. I'm like, oh, okay. And after 2 tornado touchdown in my home, a little cause for drama, right? Anyway, and it ruined so many precious belongings. I'm not talking about luggage or tents or washing machines, silverware, cutlery. I'm not talking about those things. Of course they can be replaced. Yeah, they can be replaced, absolutely. There was bedding, beautiful duvets and covers and sheets and lovely things. But, you know, the family Bible from 1890, all my mother's lovely jewelry that I inherited, all my embroideries that I've done over 50 years, that were up high. They were all up high on a shelf. They were 6.5 foot high. Who knew? In containers. Who knew that the water would come up 8 foot and cover everything? So things can't be replaced. Those things can't be replaced. Bedding can be replaced, and mattresses and sofas and chairs and bookcases. Of course those things, and of course they're not as important as your life. But some things can't be replaced. And to just categorically lump everything in, that's all I'll say about that. There's so many people. Obviously we're so blessed to have our lives. Obviously, that's what we got out with. I didn't grab any things. I grabbed Maxwell. He did grab the lawnmower. He saved our lawnmower, dear boy. But yeah, so anyway, that's that. I will get off that rant. So we don't have any insurance for those things. That's okay. That's okay. I'm trying to look forward every day at a time. And I'm just counting our blessings that other people, no, why do I say that? Other people have had it worse. Other people have had it a lot worse in our area. And aren't as blessed and as lucky as we are. Our children have come up trumps. Are really looked after us. We're not yet quite, as I said, we're not quite, maybe this weekend we'll be in the basement apartment here. I had put on Facebook a paint by number that I had done, because I don't have my sewing machine up yet. I don't feel like sewing right now. We're trying to get organized, and then with the scare with our son and his family, the last 2 weeks, trying to just take day by day. That's what we're doing. But I'll put up the little video that Maxwell and I had done a couple days ago. Again, silly, ridiculous Maxwell and I, and then a few hours later plunged into the depths of despair and worry. But as I say, this too shall pass, And as of this moment, the sun is shining, it's beautiful. We did have a torrential rainstorm yesterday. Thunder and lightning, and we're safe here, obviously. But I was like holding my ears, and our daughter-in-law gave me a big hug. She said, "It's okay." And I'm like, "Okay, it's fine." The things are moving along slowly, to be expected. But as I said, we are much, much, much further along than so many people. Keep them in your prayers. The people in Upper Dublin, Maple Glen, Horsham, Pennsylvania, Fort Washington. Look it up. Look it up. The ongoing stress and damage and disaster in this area. Shocking. Anyway, I just wanted to check in and thank you so much. Several people, and you know who you are, I won't mention it, and I said it before, we just got another one yesterday, had sent Maxwell like a QR code gift certificate to Starbucks. He's so thrilled. He's so thrilled. We haven't gone yet because I want to make a video just special there, because we're out and about. I have to go get the mail over at the house. We're tidying up over there, and it's emotional. I want to make a video of us just going to Starbucks and him enjoying the gifts that he's gotten, and because it does make him very, very happy. But we haven't. But I want to thank you so very, very much. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know we're all okay. Today is a good day. We're on the road to the autumn time, which I like. And it's a beautiful day, beautiful last few days, except for just a couple storms. I don't like the stormy weather, but the sun will shine. So I do hope all of you are blessed and are so kind in remembering the Truelove family. And hopefully one of these days I will be sewing, but that's not in the cards right now, and you understand. So anyway, as always, love from the Trueloves. See ya. Good morning, everybody. It's Jean here. And Maxwell.
Hello.
We are going to now be going up to collect my quilt.
Yep, the time this is uploaded probably won't be, probably be tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe be tomorrow, whenever. Because I still don't have my computer hooked up, which is okay. I'm using Maxwell's computer up in his room, and it's okay. We're going to go get my quilt because it was hanging at the quilt show in the Oaks Convention Center. So Maxwell and Ian went. You saw that video. So did you like the quilt show?
I did.
Tell me, you've been to other ones. Tell me about this one.
A lot more color.
It was. Are you just saying that because Mom and Dad said that?
No.
No. It was so colorful. I put a video up of my last video of some of the quilts that were hanging, and as Ian said, it was a rebellion against doom. We got so many comments because the quilts of the caliber of quilting is out of this world. But we kept saying there were so many colorful quilts, and quite a few people had said also that the best of show, which was magnificently constructed, you know, in the detail work. Kudos to that person. It was a fairly dark subject, and she admitted it. It was a fairly dark and gloomy subject. Fears and depression and horror.
Yes, it was like all this stuff from like the Great Depression.
Yeah, it was fairly depressing.
Probably it was the quilt of show for a specific theme.
Well, no.
Yeah, because there were multiple quilt of show.
Right.
There were multiple.
And there was a quilt that I actually didn't film, which again, the intricate quilting techniques were unreal. But all written in it was an image of a girl in a hunched over position. I didn't video it, and
it was like,
what were the words?
Lonely, depression, ghosts.
Yeah. She had quilted all of these.
Shock.
Yeah, all of these negative words. And Ian was quite, oh, I think that's horrible. And I'm like, Ian, the quilting mastery is wonderful, but the subject was a bit depressing.
Yes, probably it was about the Cold War, maybe.
Well, I don't know what it was, but it was obviously these people's angst put into a quilt, and that was what the judges.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah,
that's a nice trailer.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
That was what the judges deemed best of show, but quite a few of you agreed that the Secret Garden. Oh my goodness, Wilhelmina, what was her name? Vandervoort. She actually commented, the woman who made the Secret Garden, her 7-year project, she actually commented and said, oh, thank you so much. Because so many of us were like, that should have won Best of Show. We're not the judges. I have no idea what they base their criteria on. That's fine. Everybody has an opinion. That's fine. But I personally, quite a few others, thought that the Secret Garden quilt should have won the Best of Show. That was beautiful and uplifting and colorful, and it was wonderful. So that was the quilt. So what was your favorite quilt? I know. What was your favorite quilt?
Man, not yours.
Yeah. My quilt wasn't your favorite quilt?
Second favorite.
What was your favorite quilt?
Well, did
you're supposed to say, Mom, your quilt was my favorite.
It was the one with the sparkles, what couldn't catch up on camera. I think you put that on a video.
Oh, the circle one where you and Ian were standing in front of.
I think so.
Yeah, I have a picture of you and Ian standing in front of that quilt.
That was my favorite.
Yeah, that was beautiful. It was a circle with flying geese and all sorts of.
Yes, a circle quilt's not really functional.
No, these were more wall hangings. It was more of works of art, more like masterpiece works of art. Actually, somebody said they preferred my quilt because you could wrap yourself around it in bed, right? So many of the quilts were art quilts that hung on, that were just magnificent, but they were more works of art. Some of them could have belonged in a museum. I mean, they were fantastic.
Yes, like a woman took 7 years to just make one quilt.
That was the Secret Garden one. Yeah. 7 years. Can you see me taking 7 years?
3 years.
3 years? I could say 3 weeks making a quilt and then I'm done.
I think you could make a 3-year quilt.
I don't know if I'd want to. And the tiny, intricate little stitching, I videoed a lot of that tiny little stitching. Anyway, it was lovely to get away from the cares of our day, of our month. How are we doing? How are you doing, Maxwell?
Good.
You're doing good?
Yes, I've...
What have we been doing?
Nothing.
Not a lot, because we're not at home.
Yes, I'm at one wing of the house. It's an isolation room.
No, it's not an isolation room. What a terrible thing to say.
It's literally, I'm isolated.
Well, it's isolated from the rest of the house, and aren't you blessed to have it?
Hey, Mom.
Are you blessed?
Yeah, are you getting annoyed at your car it's pulling again?
I hate this.
You do. There is a button.
You pushed the button and it didn't go off. I have this car, which I've had for a year now, and it turned 3,000 miles. I've gone nowhere, but it has what's called lane assist, and if I go over one of the lines, it sort of pulls the steering wheel. I'm like, I hate that.
You can turn it off.
You turned it off and then it came back on. So every time I get in the car, I have to turn it off?
I guess so.
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Swap your hands.
No, I'm not doing it when I'm driving.
No.
I'm not doing it when I'm driving. No, I'm not doing it when I'm driving, Max.
How about at a red light?
Okay, because I can't stand it. Even Daddy was driving. He's like, what in the world? It grabs the steering wheel and pulls it back by itself. Okay.
On your left hand.
Which one? Oh,
should be right there.
Where?
No, it's not on the steering wheel. There. Right underneath the air vent. Right underneath the air vent. It should be a circle thing. Push it.
Oh, that's probably a eject seat or something. I don't know what that was.
Now.
Should I try it? See if the car pulls. I shouldn't do this. I've had this car for a year. Okay, hold on. Let me just experiment.
It is not pulling anymore.
No, I didn't actually go over that line. Oh, is that?
Is that?
And Niles drove this car. Oh, I can't stand it. Our dear son Niles came in the other day. He couldn't find his keys, and he's like, "Mommy, I need to borrow your car." So I gave him I'm like, "Of course, okay." He has a busy work schedule, so I said, "Okay, you can borrow my car." And this doesn't he change all the settings? And what is that?
That is the lane assist. That's off on your dash.
No, the dashboard is completely different. He changed the miles per hour or whatever it is. Miles per hour, is that? Yeah. Anyway. We're like moaning today. First world problems.
First world problems. What's wrong with you?
Well, nothing. But when you get older, you like things in a certain way. And then kids come in and mess about. Oh.
The technology we understand.
And our brains, I'm trying very hard. I'm not going to stick in the mud.
Yes, like switching to a 4K camera.
I don't want to switch to a 4K camera. Why do I have to switch to a 4K camera? I think the people...
Better views, and you can show more detail of your quilts. You can show more detail with a 4K camera.
What? I don't want to show detail of my quilts because I might mess up. What do you mean, like at a quilt show?
Yeah.
How much are 4K cameras?
How do I know?
Exactly. Well, it's all very well and good for you to go, oh, buy a 4K camera. I have a very good camera. I did my homework and I got a Canon vlogging camera that YouTubers like. I think my camera quality is decent. It didn't used to be. Oh, it was terrible.
You don't know how you get rid of that black box like for a couple of years.
And you come in.
I come in and fix it.
People were saying to me, "What's that black box?" My video was this big in a huge black box. The first couple years of my YouTube videos, I didn't know what I was doing.
And then I came in, touched a button, and then you upload it, and you no longer have a black box.
I don't know why you didn't do that before. Because you weren't watching my videos.
I was not.
No,
I was in school.
I know you are. Who was it? It was Jen's husband, Ben. He said to me, why do you have the black box around your videos? And I'm like, I don't know. And you overheard him. You came in from school and said, "Oh, Mom, here."
And I fixed it.
You fixed it. Oh my word. Anyway, so here we are. What's going on with the house? We're still not downstairs. That's okay. There's not enough workers to go around doing the projects that need to be done. Obviously.
Yeah. So we have neglected like the important projects.
Which are?
Norristown projects.
Oh yes. Yeah. So they have a lot of projects for Ian's work.
Yes, and other like side home projects.
Yes.
As well, what they need to get done. They are like falling behind ever since the storm.
Yeah. The storm and our project and many others have stopped our one son's workers. They're working feverishly, I should say, for the other projects. So it'll get done, but we're also working on the insurance aspect of it for our home.
Yes, Jared's son should be coming today or tomorrow
to do
the range.
Okay, to put the range in, and then we will have a full kitchen.
You will have a full kitchen. I put the doors on.
Oh, wonderful. Now we need to just silly little things like put the knobs on the cabinets. We have a really nice little, like a butcher block worktop. And it's a small little efficiency kitchen in the basement apartment. But it's really nice. Oh, tell them what happened with Daddy with the range. When Daddy went into the Home Depot. Do you remember, or should I tell the story?
The range?
The oven. With the gentleman at the counter there, what happened? I'll tell.
Was that Angela?
Yes.
So we were buying this range, and
well, let me just say, let's back up. That's okay. Our sons have accounts at specific Home Depots, building companies, in building supply places in this country, Home Depot, and they spend tremendous amount of money on their accounts, purchasing appliances and all of their building materials,
yes,
most of their building materials from Home Depot, and they're contractors, so they get deals. So my husband, who's charming Englishman, he is working with this guy, very nice man
named Angelo,
at the one Home Depot. And he was telling Angelo, he's known him for several years, he was telling him about our plight, about our home and the tornado, and how we've been displaced. And he was going to be doing this basement apartment in our son's home, and he was needing an oven, a range, a cooktop. And here, Angelo, shout out to Angelo, he had found a really, I won't tell you the cost, he found a very expensive range that had sort of been not lost in the system, but sort of put away, and he gave it to Ian at a very discounted price, because he said, you know, that they could afford to do that, and they felt so bad for us, so that worked out really well. And so that's going to be put in tomorrow or today?
From yesterday, I think it's going to be put in today.
Brilliant.
Jared was supposed to come yesterday.
A friend of ours was supposed to come. An electrician.
Yes, electrician was supposed to come yesterday. I guess he didn't have time.
Okay, so that's going to be done. We're going to get the bed down there. The bathroom doors have to, the shower doors have to be put on, but the bathroom is done, the vanity and the brand new bathroom.
The connection to the toilet, Dom doesn't like the push down type things. He wants the handle.
Oh, okay.
So
okay, because it's his place.
Yes.
So we're doing it, and they've painted it gray. Because at the end of the day, when we're out of there,
hey, Ford, can we buy my dream Ford?
Are you like going like?
Oh, shiny.
Oh, shiny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That is a lot.
My Mustangs. I like Mustangs.
There's some nice Mustangs. Is that your favorite car?
Yes, and my dream car.
And your dream car, yeah.
Yeah.
One day, maybe. Maybe one day.
Maybe never.
Maybe never.
Or you could buy one for me and you drive it around.
Is it a stick shift, a manual? Been there, done that. I don't know. We drove a manual forever. I like to just get in a car and drive.
Hey, what if it was like just a fun car, like a weekend car? It's just a car you like get in and you just drive.
We don't have fun. We don't have weekends. Every day is the same. Oh, shiny U-Haul. That's where our furniture is. The U-Haul place. Aw. Hello, furniture from our house flooded?
Yes.
Oh, well, never mind.
Okay, I'm gonna end.
Oh, why are you gonna end?
I need to make a phone call.
Oh, who are you calling?
Daddy.
Oh, you have to call Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, folks, everything is sort of okay.
Yeah.
Maxwell's having a good day. My quote was his favorite.
Yes. If you guys have any 2013 Mustangs laying around, hit up my mother, Jean Truelove.
Oh, real quick, who do you want to thank? Yes.
We
don't know who to thank.
We don't know who to thank, but somebody sent me a $50 Starbucks gift card.
On my email, or was it in my email?
Yes, it was your email.
An email from Maxwell. I do have the name. I won't say it. I won't say it. You know who you are, and I didn't have any way to thank you. I couldn't respond back to the email. It was a very odd thing, and all of a sudden I said, Maxwell, this is for you. $50. People have been so kind.
They're sending me Hot Wheels cars.
Oh my goodness.
I think Sherry Beeson, like I'm your grandson or something like that.
I know. People really like you. People love you, Maxwell. Everybody has been so kind. I've always said it. The prayers that have gone up to Jehovah have worked. We are in an okay place most of the time. Maxwell, say excuse me.
Excuse me.
Most of the time. I've had a couple of like, but other than that, we are taking one day at a time.
Yeah, just saying.
We're safe.
Just saying we passed the Starbucks.
There was another Starbucks. Every stinking corner there's a Starbucks. But we do have to go and get your Starbucks. So thank you so much, whoever, you know who you are, sent that via email. That was so unexpected and lovely.
Yep.
And people have been saying they wanted to send you something, and I said no. We are fine. We are being looked after. Except his 2013 Mustang. If you if you Truelove quilts for you.
Yes, I'm.
Maxwell's Mustang, his dream car. He would appreciate it. Two of them, please.
One. How exactly would they send a car?
How would they send a car?
Like
they could wrap it up with a big bow, and it could come on the back of a trailer.
Like on the back of a flat, and then I come home. It's like, why is there a flatbed with a 2013 GT500? I know it's specific, but
a GT500, 2013 GT500.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, there you go.
Shelby.
Shelby. Shelby. They're like $150,000. Seriously. Oh, that car was ever so close.
Hello, Ford Explorer.
Goodness. Wow, he came really close.
I guess he's a runner. He has a.
What are you looking at?
That guy's license plate. You can barely see the guy's license plate.
Oh yeah. Are they allowed to do that? They're like, the guy in front. Don't show it. The guy in front has like a real obscured screen over his license plate, over the number plate on the back of the car. You can hardly see it. I thought they had to be visible.
Technically it is visible.
But it's a lady in an SUV taking her kids to school. Why does she not want to be seen? Look, you can't see it. That's really weird.
Probably it is a runaway soccer mom.
What's she running from? Her kids. Is it? Yeah, no, see, yeah, look at that. You can't see that license plate whatsoever.
Unless you get like 4.
Seriously, that's against the law, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, she is. She's running away from someone. But we're expecting our 2013 Mustang for Maxwell. That's very nice.
Yeah, I highly doubt you'll send a $150,000 Mustang over the mail.
Over the mail, through the mail.
Through the mail.
Anyway, you're gonna call Daddy?
Yes, I
okay.
have to call Daddy.
Okay. We just wanted to check in, say thank you for all of your prayers and all of your kindness to the Truelove family. Could you not do that? What are you doing? Yeah, that's annoying. We are safe and coping as well as can be expected. We're being looked after. Just one shout out, and I don't mean to brag, and I will go off right after this. I don't mean to brag, because perhaps some of you aren't as blessed, but let me tell you, our 10 children have stepped up to the plate. It makes me cry. I cried yesterday very, very, very much, because the generosity and the kindness and the looking after that we are receiving from our children, every one of them, is beyond. All of that hard work, all of that tremendously hard work raising 10 children has paid off. Not that we wanted it, but they have graciously and generously are looking after Mom and Dad in our time of need. And it's been wonderful. And Maxwell, we couldn't do without our Maxwell.
Yep, like saving a zero turn.
Like saving our lawnmower. Seriously, Maxwell in a tornado and a hurricane and 18 inches of water, he saved our lawnmower. This kid, he's the best. He's the absolute best. Love you, Maxwell. All right, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Hello. Back again.
Back again. We're busy filming, Maxwell.
Mommy!
Maxwell.
Well, you're behind. Well, you're driving.
Who's the navigator? We're completely on the wrong road.
Hey, I have the camera. You're supposed to be navigating.
You're the navigator.
How can I navigate and film at the same time?
We're completely on the wrong road. I need to be 5 miles that way to go up to New Hope. We're chatting away, and all of a sudden I thought, where are we going? And Maxwell's like, we're not on the right road, Mommy. So, anyway, I gotta get over. I gotta get over on the right road. All right. Anyway.
Yep.
That was so funny.
Hey. How about we see our daughter?
Our daughter. Who's our daughter? Oh, my daughter. I have a daughter.
I said your daughter.
Malia. No, we're going that way. We have to get over to the York Road now. We're on 611. Oh my word, this is ridiculous. Anyway.
Have you lost your sense? Like that is why chatting away, you have to make sure, am I going the right direction?
I was completely going in the wrong direction. Oh, that's so funny. Anyway, what is that? Oh, branch. Yeah, what was that?
I have no idea.
I know.
Yeah,
that looked like our house.
Can I chew my gum now?
Yeah, you can chew your gum. All right, everybody. Love from the Trueloves. Bye.